Hey, and welcome back to the Nexo Ninja and our continuous journey throughout Paper Mario Week. And today we're counting down the top 11 Paper Mario bosses. And Sticker Star bosses are included, and I know I haven't talked about Sticker Star pretty much at all. I haven't talked about Sticker Star at all throughout this list. Why? Well, I don't consider it a Paper Mario game. I consider it a Mario game. Sticker Star isn't bad. It's just a bad Paper Mario game. I mean, I guarantee if Sticker Star was a regular Mario game, a lot more people would respect it. But it is a Paper Mario game, and it did ruin the franchise, so yeah, you're gonna tick off a lot of people when ruining a franchise. But yeah, so Paper Mario 1,000 Year Door, Super Paper Mario, and Paper Mario Sticker Star bosses will be included. I haven't played the original or Color Splash, and I'm not counting Paper Jam. Even though I have played Paper Jam, that is a Mario and Luigi game by heart. But anyway, let's get into number 11. Number 11 is the Underchomp. I love this fight. I love whenever I encounter this fight. Some of the results in this fight are absolutely hilarious to get you breaking out in laughter. This is more of an Earthbound style fight, but yet it's so unique seeing an RPG fight. It's basically an RPG game, because Super Paper Mario is basically an RPG, but it's a platformer by heart. But anyway, I love this fight for what it did, and yeah, so let's get to number 10. The first the first Sticker Star fight on the list is Petey Piranha. There is one more Sticker Star fight on this list, but there wasn't many that I enjoyed. I did enjoy the Petey Piranha fight as well, because I felt like it was one of the most unique fights in that game. And that's all I can really say. It was just a fun and enjoyable fight. Personally, I wish I could say more that this fight had, but it came from Sticker Star, so I hope you can understand. But let's get to number 9. Number 9 is the first Magnus Von Grapple with Lord Crump. I feel like the second fight was meh. And the first fight with Lord Crump is like, it's too easy. Because you can't lose the first fight with Lord Crump. And then the one on the ship is just like, okay. But the first Magnus Von Grapple fight with Lord Crump is by far my favorite fight with him in the game. It is absolutely enjoyable. His attacks are completely like you see from a cartoon villain in the 80s or something like that. And he's absolutely an amazing fight. And I just love the way the fight goes. Even though it is an incredibly easy fight, I definitely can enjoy the fight. Now let's go to number 8. The last Sticker Star fight on this list is the one with Blooper. I feel like this is my favorite fight in Sticker Star because it is. It's the last one on the list. This fight is absolutely unique. First of all, the way the Blooper attacks is the way to the beat of the music. And that's just like genius. You can compliment Sticker Star writers for at least still having some creativity, and at least maybe, yeah, it still has some creativity. But absolutely, this fight is absolutely amazing, and I just love squirting the ink back in that Blooper's face. It's one enjoyable fight, and it's one fight that I'll always go back to in Sticker Star and say, hey, that was not a bad fight, because it's not a stupid fight like the Aunt Bowser fight. But anyway, let's get to number 8. Number 8 gets a lot of controversy, and I'll give it that, because this fight didn't really make sense. It's the last fight on Chapter 7, 4, and Super Paper Mario. Bone Chill. Bone Chill didn't really make sense as a fight, but I did enjoy him. Sure, he wasn't hard, but didn't you get that relief of, oh my gosh, I went through so much hard boss fights throughout my journey, and I get to kick this thing's butt? Amazing. And I just like the design of Bone Chill, as he looks awesome, and he's just a very strategical partner. Personally, you can beat him in a few seconds like I do by using Ouija. But yeah, Bone Chill is just a very fun fight, and I really do enjoy it. So let's get to number 7 or 6. Can't remember. I think it's 7. I'm going 7. Number 7. Let's go. It was number 6. Sorry, I got a bad memory. But Mr. L is absolutely one of my favorite Paper Mario characters. That's why on my top 10 Paper Mario characters list, I kind of ranked him and Luigi in the same spot. I just said Luigi, but I mentioned him, and he is Luigi, so he gets that spot as well. He is absolutely an amazing character, and you get to fight him twice in the game, which is awesome. My favorite version of his fight is when you fight him a mano a mano. I love that you can absolutely go nuts with ranking up your health potions to the limit, because he will heal himself, and if you have Throwy on your side, you can steal his health potions and conserve them in your inventory. If you know what you're doing, you could have a full inventory full of shroom shakes by the end of this fight, which is absolutely genius. And not to mention his Brobot, it was a Kirby Robobot reference, if anyone got that. It's absolutely amazing. I love the first fight you have with his Brobot in space. It's sort of like a space shooter when you're grabbing the candy bars and using them as power-ups. And then his fight in the World of Nothing is decent. I mean, it's not bad, but it's not a fight that I enjoy. But let's get to number 5. Number 5 is Cortex. Personally, I don't know why I enjoy Cortex so much, but I think he's a great character, and obviously a really great boss, because he's on this list, obviously. He attacks in 3 separate phases, you could say. His first phase is the one you see in the picture. His second phase is him getting lower down, his head and just some bones and some swords. And his final phase is just his head and a bunch of swords. And it's absolutely an amazing fight, lowering him down and down and down. It's absolutely a great experience, and he's just a great character and a great boss. So let's get to number 5. 5 or 4, I can't remember. Dang it, I need to write this down. Number 4 is Dupless. Dupless is one of my far favorite Paper Mario The Thousand Year Door characters. But he is absolutely one of the most awesome boss fights. If you fight him twice in the game. The first one is at Creepy Steepy, if I pronounce that right. When he actually, you fight him more than 2 times, but you fight him on 2 occasions. 2 chapters. That's what I'm trying to say. In the first fight, it's a trick fight. He will completely extend your identity and so far kick your butt, and your partner and your partners think, well, you as a real life person, not Mario, thought you got the star. That was a short chapter, but no, he stole your identity, and it's up to you to get your partners back. So the next time you fight him, you're going Imano. But this time he stole your partners, so you got kicked their butt too. And yeah. And the last time you fight him is when he's with the Shadow Sinners. I don't know how I said that right. When he can actually copy your partner's not DNA. Ah, crud. I said this a few seconds ago. I'm just going to pause it for a second. Appearance and all that. He copied that down. And he's just such an amazingly good fight. Anyway, let's get to number 3. The next 3 were very, very hard, as I'm putting Count Bleck's fight at number 3. And Count Bleck is absolutely my favorite Paper Mario character of all time. But his boss fight is absolutely awesome. But it's decent. It's not like the other 2 on this list. He'll use the void powers to try to suck you in. And if you get in his range close enough, he can slow you down. He'll slow you down, try to suck you in the void, and he has range attacks shooting his staff or whatever, and he can actually move incredibly fast speed. And by his end of the fight, you actually cannot hit him without the power of the pure hearts, which will allow you to successfully hit him until the final fight happens. But enough with that. Let's get to number 2. Number 2 is The Rock. Rockhawk is at number 2 for an amazing reason. He's absolutely one of the best boss fights in the game. I fought him twice, mainly because after I beat the game, I went back and did the Glitz Pit for a second time. As sure, he's easy the second time, because you're much higher leveled. But he still is an amazing fight. The first time is actually the best time you can fight your Rockhawk. He has a bunch of tricks like diving straight into you, jumping on you, grabbing the stage above you, and yanking it down. And it's absolutely an amazing fight. The music for Rockhawk's fight is nonetheless amazing. But what could beat The Rock? Well, you're about to see with number 1. Let's go. Number 1 is the Luigi Dimencio Fusion Clown thingy. Yes, that thing doesn't really have a name, so I'm just gonna call it Luigi and Dementio. As right after you kick the butt of Count Bleck, Dementio backstabs him, and it's like, nope, your heart's gone, I'm kicking butt. So he snaps his fingers, and with a hypnotized Luigi, creation starts with this huge robo-mech thing. Luigi Dementio combined and make this thing, and it starts ready for an awesome fight. As you're fighting this thing, you fight it for a long time. As the one character that you really want to fight this fight with, Luigi, he gone. You can't use him. As this thing has crazy attacks that hit you from ranges, and moving the tiles on the ground make it much more harder and much more needed to time your attacks right. Wow, it's a very intense boss fight, and the only thing that can stop Dementio and Luigi Clown thing is the true love from Count Bleck and Tippy. And it is a beautiful ending and a very crazy boss to go around with it. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I'd like to hear your favorite Paper Mario boss in the comments below. And it is Paper Mario Week until Thursday, which is 2 days away, so it's kind of sad that this is ending in a few days. But we have 2 more Paper Mario videos coming out. So, bye-bye, and you guys are awesome.